Hello guys, my name is Death Marquez and today I am going to be talking to you about poor customer service. So, Tom DeCipio mentions customer service is arguably the most important thing for business to get right. We've all received customer service plenty of times, sometimes good, sometimes bad. And right off the bat, we know whether it's good or bad. There's times where you walk into a store and you're greeted, and that's an amazing feeling because you're being acknowledged. There's other times where you walk in and you're not acknowledged at all, and we automatically think, how rude. So Nextivia, one of my sources, states that 56% of the people have stopped doing business with the company simply because of poor service, and that's a huge factor. Also, a third of consumers or customers rather switch companies than stay with you even after once receiving poor service. So this is an important topic to me because I am a small business owner. So this, like I said, it's really important because I have to give good customer service in order for my customers to feel good with me, to have a good customer and a store relationship. So poor customer service will generate few customers right off the bat. And good customer service will obviously attract more customers. Since you're doing good, people are going to talk about you and it will attract more people. So I'm going to be talking about damaged reputation and also how customers leave and new ones rather stay away than come back. I'm going to mention how to prevent it and how it affects it and what are some of the causes. So, damaged reputation. It takes 20 years for you to build up a good reputation and 5 simple minutes for you to ruin it, to get rid of it. So if you think about this, you're going to do things differently. This was said by Warren Buffett, and I got this off my Tom DeCipio article. Social media is a huge factor. Sometimes you're giving bad reviews, sometimes you're giving good reviews, sometimes people post about how they feel towards a certain company. If more than likely, normally, they only post the bad things. And it's really rare for someone to post the good things, but like I said, social media is a huge factor. So if you're thinking that people do not look at feedback or reviews, you're wrong. 88% of the people go based off of reviews first. And 95% of consumers or customers tell at least one other person whether they got a good or bad service. Like I said, normally they just talk about the bad. It's rare for someone to talk about the good. So my main point too is that obviously nobody is going to stick around if they receive bad customer service. You're going to lose revenue, and other than lose revenue, you're going to lose the word of mouth marketing, which is arguably the most important type of marketing. It's harder to gain new customers than to keep valuable customers. And people believe a lot of first-hand experiences. There's always more weight towards negative feedback than to positive. So more people are going to believe the negative than the positive. So poor service is, like I said, more recognized. And of course, there are several factors or causes to these two problems. So the number one cause is personal problems. No matter how hard an employee tries, if their life is in crisis, they are going to show negativity, aggression, and control in the workplace. They are going to exercise these things no matter how hard they try to avoid it, as 3C Contact Services mentions. And of course, this is going to lead to another problem called ineffective problem solving. They're not going to be able to solve problems right off the bat because their minds are not focused. The other cause is not being fully trained. A lot of employees, it's their first job ever, so they're not ready to go out into the workplace yet. They still don't know a lot of customer service things so you need, as a manager, you need to invest time into this, into being a into putting your employees out there for good. So the article, The Effects of Lack of Employment, states that normally there's a lot of lack of practice. Since, like I said, it's a lot of people's first jobs, or sometimes even they've had jobs before, but nobody has really taken the time to train them, to fully train them so they can have a really good experience and know what to do every time they're asked a question, etc. So poor service is a real problem, but of course there are solutions. The first solution is getting in contact. As a manager, you have to be the good person. Get in contact with whoever received poor customer service, talk it out, and do never go in to an argument out in public. Take matters into a more private conversation. And also, the other one is just simply dedicating resources to, such as time and money, to trainings. And your employees, make sure your employees know the goals and services of your company and business. It is expensive to train, but it's more costly not to train your employees. So in conclusion, poor service will generate fewer customers, like I said before. I ask that you guys consider these problems, causes, and solutions, and you spread the word so more people can learn about at least these two problems that we have. And as Sam Walton once said, there is only one boss, the customer. And he can fire everybody in the company from the chairman down by simply going and wasting his money elsewhere. Thank you.